sports and stuff and other things. It's Feeny's Mustache. Feeny's Mustache. Here we are at episode 3. I don't think we're going to be changing anything. If you remember, we got that purple shotgun right before the mission ended. Yeah, it's just looking like these weapons. None of these weapons are as good as what we already have. Even if we upgrade this gun with some cores, it's not going to be as strong. And then we're going to keep going with the mine, the blue mine. So let's get to the next map. Of course, we're going to play on veteran and hope to get a legendary drop. Hope to be rewarded for our hard work here. Of course, we're going to get into our radio shows and our advertisements and all that, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about this level. It's definitely a tougher one for it being the third mission. Anytime you have these bugs spawning and all these little bug balls around you, so you really have to watch where you step. I think what's better is just going through and trying to destroy them little by little so that you don't spawn any bugs. But there's always a couple that you end up missing. It's hard to keep track of them all. With that being said, I don't even know if any of that necessarily needed to be said, but I feel like I need to do some type of intro before just launching into this weird stuff. Either way, we got a great episode planned for you. Hope you enjoy it. I will check in with you later, but right now I'm going to give the floor to the show Change Your Life. And it is life-changing. It's the award-winning docuseries, Change Your Life.
We select someone at random and put their fate in the hands of a spinning wheel to make them completely change their life. They are forced to become whatever the wheel lands on. Let's meet the man our random selection system picked from the entire USA database. My name is Brandon. I'm an 18-year-old white male. I grew up in the suburbs of California, and I've always been up for a challenge. When I found out I was selected to be on the show, I cried tears of joy. My mother had a heart attack, but the doctors say that was only mostly related to the news. That was a load off my conscience. Okay, Brandon, one question remains. Are you prepared to change your life? Yes, let's go!
Oh dear.
What is it? Do I get to be a race car driver?
No, it's never landed on this choice before. Brandon, you will need to become a gang member.
Wait, it has those type of options on there? This is one of those pranks I always see online, huh?
Brandon, I so wish it was. Take him away, man.
We whisked Brandon away to his first location. He's to be inducted into the notorious LA gang, the Bones.
Oh, we got a white boy up in here. What you filming, white boy? For real? And we get paid too? Guys, this dude is in the gang now. Well, not quite yet. Y'all know what to do.
Like many street gangs, to join the group, you need to be beat up, or in other words, jumped in. My eye! Hey, somebody step on that thing!
It's all gunked up on my shoes now.
Why am I still able to see out of it? By the way, those shoes are knockoff.
Yo, what the beep?
All right. He's had about enough.
And here's our end of the bargain. Your cash for inducting them into your gang.
First rule of the streets, don't give up your leverage. Thanks for paying us to beat up this white boy. We out?
And just like that, Brandon learns a valuable lesson. By paying the gang, they no longer had any value in playing along with our docuseries. Does this mean I did it? Am I done? I love that you still kept your sense of humor, Brandon. Why did they keep calling me white boy? They were all white too.
On the next episode of Change Your Life, Brandon attempts to join a Hispanic gang.
Wait, what?
If you are sick of the same old,
Dad, burgers again?
and your family resents you every time you try to cook for them.
Travis, you burned the pasta water again, dear.
Take them to the hippest, most happening place in the country. Toppers! It's the first family-friendly restaurant that has everything for the whole family. Chicken strips, steaks cooked to perfection, and of course, topless waitresses.
What are you gonna get, Dad?
I'm really not that hungry.
But it was your idea to come.
And for our older clientele, check out our sister restaurant that was made with senior citizens in mind. We call it Floppers. To make you feel right at home and around your peers, we only hire waitresses at Floppers locations who are 58 or older. Oh no, I think we came to the wrong one.
Can I get you anything, handsome?
Yeah, get me the f*** out of here. Whether you choose toppers or floppers, remember to bring the whole fam in.
Put them away.
It's a heck of an experience for all ages.
Put them away.
You're a dad on the go, and balancing work with home life has never been tougher. Being married also brings its own set of challenges. Why not live a little and do something for you once? Come on down to FastFish, where we always give you something while demanding nothing. Except money. And great news for all our patrons. After numerous complaints and one bill that was passed through Congress, we're now forced to offer free clothespins to plug your nose with. Take a ride on the wet side with our hot and moist microwave tilapia. And don't forget to grab a cup of our famous shrimp soda. I like mine with the peel still on. Hey, and don't worry about not being able to find a location. You'll smell us, whether you want to or not. Free clothespins only available to dine-in customers.
Guys, thanks for being patient with me this week. I wasn't able to get as much material ready. Just had a lot of personal stuff going on. But I worked really hard on the stuff I showed this episode. And next week, it'll be a lot less dead air. I mean, it won't be dead air. I'll be talking through this, but it's just obviously not as entertaining. One thing I did want to mention is we leveled up during the episode of Change Your Life. And I chose an option at the bottom. Maybe I'll show a screenshot or something at the end of the episode. Anyway, one of my points I invested into, if my health reaches 0, it doesn't kill me. It gives me, I think, a quarter of my life back, like 25% of my life back. And that option's available to every player, like no matter what class you have, you can choose that option. And I think it's a must if you're playing hardcore. Just gives you a little second chance, a little second win. I think it's even actually called second win. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. I didn't want anyone to be confused if they see my health drop to 0 in a future episode and say like, hey, what the heck? I saw his health. I saw him literally be killed and he just got more health. Well, it's just that ability. And I babbled through most of it, but that was our Jelly Musk sweaty moment. If you're curious about why that blue jellyfish was flashing on the left of the screen, go ahead and check out the very first episode of this series. It has all the information about that product and the subsequent sponsorship deal we made with them. Also, they wanted me to say this yet again, Jelly Musk. We're still not completely proven to cause cancer. Winding our way down through the level and pick up a core there. I really hate those guys right there, those little, man, what are they even called? I don't know what they're called in the game, but they're so annoying. And the energy gun we have right now is definitely desirable. It's kind of cutting through these guys pretty quickly. It's a dual-edged sword, this game. It's frustrating and fun at the same time because you can become OP, but you won't stay OP very long if you're playing on that veteran difficulty because those enemy levels climb up quick. You know, they're always going to be 4 levels ahead of you. So even if you find a real cool gun like this gun is going to be outdated, maybe even by next video. Hopefully we get a better drop at the end just to kind of keep up with the enemies. If you like this episode and you haven't already watched the other ones, I really do suggest watching the first 2. They're a lot of fun and they kind of give you a little bit more backstory of if you don't know what game I'm playing or don't really know the mechanics of it, it'll help you with that. I explain a little bit through each video. This turret's kind of getting the best of me here. Alright, collect the flower. Little XP multiplier boost. I'm sorry this is so dry, guys. I didn't want to leave it with no audio at all. But we're getting through it. You do have something to look forward to, the drop at the end of the mission. Maybe we'll get something good. I think we're actually going to have another sweaty moment here if I remember right. There's going to be a spot where... Yeah, actually I do remember. There's going to be a spot where we do lose all our health, and we were talking about that earlier, so good thing we got that ability, or we would have... I mean, this playthrough would have ended right here. It's coming up. This playthrough would have ended on this mission, which would have been really embarrassing. Yeah, coming up right here. All this fire that we take. Was that it? It's right in this area. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, see, you took all our health, and then we just got boosted back that 25%. And I'm running away like, oh, Jesus, I'm gonna be embarrassed on YouTube dying on the 3rd mission. But luckily, we unlocked that ability just in time. Let's see what we got. Level up for our efforts, and just a bunch of bummy weapons. Just some greens and, of course, a bunch of cores. We level up. We'll take a look at the weapons. Even though there's I'm sure there's nothing really to look at, but we'll take a peek. You know, maybe something will surprise us, or maybe I picked something up and I didn't see. But okay, thanks again, guys, for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it. Next episode will be much more content and a lot less of me filling time.
Hey, somebody step on that thing.